A live look at Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the UCF Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Acrisure Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Reese?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Chanticleers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Knights offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. He had a lot of company in the backfield in that loss last time out. Sacked 5 times and also threw a couple of picks. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keep it on the ground. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it at the 15. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Coastal Carolina's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. How will they be able to deal with this lockdown corner on the outside who believes he can take away half the field? Back to throw, it's Bailey. Got a man, it's Gardner. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They'll run it from the gun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Blast his way ahead, but not much room, a pickup of 1 to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to get it through the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Running inside, it's Charles. Breaks the tackle. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to Baxter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Knights line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The give out of the gun. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Spencer. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop. Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll go right back to the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Farmer. Caught, and he's got room. At the 20. Touchdown, Knights! Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Give to the back. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Off the play fake. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Finds a tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Chanticleers need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Farmer. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a second and 6. Back to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. It'll be third and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Touchdown, UCF! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. Handoff from the gun. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the ground, he's got it again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. Quarterback may change this route. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Chanticleers have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Gardner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The shot that clears after moving the sticks through the air come to the line. Running inside, it's Spencer. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Great job by the safety. You see safeties back in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, understanding where he's throwing the football. Great break, great interception.
They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
There's a little room there. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Makes the grab. It's Butler. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Interesting 1st half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the #1 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Tigers, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the bounce house. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the 1st half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports studios at the Bounce House.
We check in with Holly Rose.
Hey guys, the Chanticleers head coach told me at the half they have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the third quarter with some more momentum, and he said, we can't worry about the win streak, we just have to worry about doing our job. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll ride the hot hand.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Chanticleers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and... Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Tie ball game as we play in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, ready. Go. Shift. Where did he go?
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. On 3rd down, here's Baxter. It's a running room. Touchdown, Knights! They take the lead here in the 2nd half.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. On the ground with the counter. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Spencer. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the shot to clears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The shot to clears come to the line, needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to run for it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. They're going to run it. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, shot to clear.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll take the deep shot. Upstairs to make the catch. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever, and the result is a big explosive play for the O.
Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion.
Go, go!
Baxter again. Tripped up for the tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's complete. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. Fires quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, UCF! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. The option, the keeper, got enough for the 1st. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Pulls it in. It's Butler. Makes the grab in their space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Knights in the hurry-up.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Trying play action. Fires downfield. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Upstairs, he's got it. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. C.J. Baxter one more time. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Here we go, ready.
On 3rd down, here's Baxter. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Just over a minute to go in this one. They have the lead now to try to hold it.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those 1st downs, and just make that clock run.
Finds his tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air, it's Bailey. Under fire. Got the 1st down himself. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. It's complete to the right. Lowers those pads. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Coastal! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. His 17th touchdown of the season and 3rd of this game.
But you talk about finishing games with a purpose, with a plan, executed to perfection, taking almost all of the clock, executing brilliantly down the stretch of this football game, making plays, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.